Read the following information carefully to answer the questions given below. There are 8 family members J, K, L, M, N, O, P, and Q sitting around a circular table for lunch. All are facing towards the center. All of them work in different companies, which are Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, and S, but not necessarily in the same order. Q works in company Z and is brother of K. L sits second to the right of O's wife, who works neither in company V nor in company Z. Both the immediate neighbors of L are females. N's son sits second to the left of Q and on the immediate right of the person who works in company U. Q is not an immediate neighbor of O's wife. N's son works in company T. Only one person sits between P and Q. O's sister N sits on the immediate right of her father, who works in company Y. P is mother of K. Only one person sits between O's father and J. J sits on the immediate left of the person who works in company X. Only one person sits between O and K. K sits second to the left of the person who works in company S. K is father of M and is not an immediate neighbor of J. Now let's start solving this question. Q works in company Z. That means Q and Z, the common cell, we can put a tick mark and we can put a cross vertically as well as horizontally. Now let's assume the position numbers in this sitting arrangement. Let's name starting from this position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. These are denoted over here. Now let's read the next sentence. L sits second to the right of O's wife. Now let's assume that L sits in position number 1. This is a assumption. Now as per our normal rule, we can cross out horizontally as well as vertically. Now as we have assumed position 1 for L, position 3 becomes the position for O's wife. So this is where O's wife will be there. Now we don't know whose O's wife is there, so we cannot use this information. Next information given is both the immediate neighbors of L are females. That means this is a female, position 2, and position 8 is also female. Now O's wife, that means position 3 is also basically female. Now we know that Q is the brother of K, that means Q is male. Therefore, Q cannot be in position number 2, position number 3, and position number 8 as well. Now next hint is that N's son sits second to the left of Q. Now the possible positions remaining for 4, 5, 6, 7 for Q. Now if Q is there on 6th, second to the left, that means 8th position will be for N's son, but 8th position is for a female. Therefore, 6th position cannot be there for Q as well. Now, it is also given that Q is not an immediate neighbor of O's wife. O's wife is at 3rd position, hence 4th position is also not possible for Q. Now, it is given that N's son sits second to the left of Q. And also we have here only one person sits between P and Q. Now, from this thing, we can assume the position of Q. There are only two valid positions for Q, 5 and 7. So we will try with one. If there is any contradiction, we will move on to the next one. So we will assume position 5 for Q. So we have put a cross vertically and horizontally. Now n's son sits second to the left of q. That means this position will be for n's son. Now another given thing is only one person sits between p and q. Now there is a possibility that p is n's son. But further, if you see, it is given that P is mother. That means P is a female and P is mother of K. So we can use this information. Only one person sits between P and Q, and hence P will be at position number 3. Hence P also becomes O's wife. So putting a tick mark for P on third position. Now reading the second hint once again. L sits second to the right of O's wife, who works neither in company V nor in company Z. So P and V, we can put across. Z is already put across. Now let's draw the family tree as well. We now know that O and P are married. So O is a male, he is married to P. Now P is mother of K. K is father of M. Now Q is brother of K. O's sister. That means they have a common parent, N. Now, now there are two people remaining, J and L, and the two mentions remaining are O's father and N's son. Okay. Now, if you observe this thing, only one person sits between O's father and J. That means O's father and J are two different people. Hence, we can say that L is the father of O and N, and hence J becomes the son of N. Now we know that N's son is J, and we know that N's son works in company T. So we can put a cross and tick for J. Next, we can see here O's sister N sits on the immediate right of her father, who works in company Y. So N's father is L. So L works in company Y. So we can put a tick and cross for L. And also from this sentence, we know the position of N. So N is on the immediate right of her father. That means N will be in position number 8. So we will put a tick and cross over there as well. Now it is given that N's son sits on the immediate right of the person who works in company U. Now N's son is sitting to the immediate right of N. Hence, N will work in company U. Another thing, N's son, we know it is J, so we can put J in position 7. Now, for K, the positions vacant are 2, 4, and 6. Now, out of that, position 2 is for a female, and K is father of M. That means K is male. So, position 2 is not valid. Now, another thing given is K is not an immediate neighbor of J. So, position 6 is also not valid. So, only possible valid position for K is position 4. Another hint given is only one person sits between O and K. Now O is again a male, so O cannot be in position number 2. So only possible valid position for O is position 6. So in position 2 you will have M. Hence, now we know the gender of M as well. Now, it is given that J sits on the immediate left of the person who works in company X. So J sits on the immediate left of O, and hence O works in company X. So we can put a tick and cross for O. Next hint, K sits second to the left of the person who works in company S. K sits second to the left of M. So M works in company S. Now we can see for P, the only company remaining is W. So we can put a tick for W, and only remaining company for K is V. Hence, now we have the complete seating arrangement as well as the company correlation and also the family tree. Now, answering the questions is very simple as we have the family tree, we have the company correlation, and also the seating arrangement. Let's see the first question. Who among the following works in company S? The answer would be M. Who among the following is the son of N? So son of N is nothing but J. How many children does L have? The children of L are N and O. So the answer would be 2. The person who works in company W is sitting between who among the following? So the person who is working in company W is P. Now P is sitting between K and M. So the answer would be option 1. What is the relation between O and M? From the family tree, we can see that O is the grandfather of M. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel. I hope you understood the solutions to each question. Solve the Enigma daily quiz and share it with your friends as well. Thank you.